Heyo, it's another slake break. Let that mud slake, stick your earbuds in, get yourself some knowledge in under 10 minutes. Subscribe to the Tile Money YouTube channel to get several slake break videos a week. Enjoy. Hey tile friends, hope you're having a good day. If you're joining us during your slake break, congratulations. That's exactly what these videos are designed for. This is the first of many to come. Expect several a week. These are under 10 minutes, just long enough for you to get your slake in, maybe grab something else, grab a drink, and put your earplugs in and enjoy this content. We're going to attempt, and it is my goal, to bring you tidbits of business knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about the subject of repossessing your tile work when you do not get paid. What would you do if your client refused to pay you? Would you wait 24 hours before, acting? Would you wait a week? Would you wait a month? Would you call your lawyer? What would you do? Would you go and repossess your tile work like some people say you can and should do? Now, maybe I've joked about this in the past myself, but in all reality, this kind of talk amongst contractors is doing us no good. Hey, man, you know what you should do if you didn't get paid? Go rip it up. Take back your tile work. Repossess it. It's yours. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't result to anything positive in our professional contracting life. In fact, it can land you in possible trouble with the law. It could land you dead, like happened to a Washington state contractor recently. It's just not a good look. It's not a professional thing. And even if it turns out that they, did owe you money and you were in the right, there are legal ways and sensible professional ways to get paid. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. I have 6 ways to get paid. But before we do that, let's take a look at the story that everybody's been talking about on the interwebs, on Facebook, and it's probably on Instagram and things of this nature. We're going to look at a YouTube channel called KRDO, I guess, 13 ABC News out of Colorado. Check this out. Whoa, what's going on in there?
Amber Truckey's brand new shower is ruined.
We put weeks into this, thousands of dollars.
I kind of laugh, but it's not a funny scenario. It's just shocking to see somebody acting like this, ripping up this tile work. And the story is very interesting. There's links in the show notes here on YouTube where you can go to a couple different news sources, including that story about that poor Washington state contractor who lost his life.
Into this.
So are many of the tiles on the floor. The walls smashed. Her sense of security destroyed, all by the contractor she hired to redo her bathroom.
They showed up with just a crowbar, a sawzall, and a sledgehammer.
Truckey lives with her dog and her roommate, who let the contractors back in on Saturday.
Did you see that dog's eye? That was crazy. Whoa, what's going on? That poor dog. Hopefully you can see all right.
Who let the contractors back in on Saturday while Truckey was at work, figuring they were coming back to pick up some of their materials.
So, you can make up your own mind, but you can see some of the tile work here on the edging and stuff like that. We'll see some more here coming up.
Turns out they were doing way more than just that.
Sir, please stop. Please stop.
Is somebody gonna pay me?
Watching it just brings tears to my eyes. It makes me sick. It makes me scared. This was more than just trashing my bathroom. My sense of safety is gone.
The contractors from Dream Home Remodel had done some other work in the house, fixing.
She's got a good point there. her sense of safety, she said, was gone, which, this guy doesn't look small, and any person, any human with a hammer, a 9-pound sledgehammer, certainly poses a threat to a single lady in her house or any other person, single or double or whatever. I mean, that's some scary stuff, especially when he's swinging it like that. This is his business partner. I guess she's got a professional shirt on with a logo and everything. So interesting.
From Dream Home Remodel had done some other work in the house, fixing 2 fans and working on the back door. They'd been
Again, just pause it here.
paid $3,300 of a $7,500 bill, but Truckee didn't think they'd done a good job.
Wanted to be wowed, and
We missed that one there. So it's grouted here, thin setted here. I don't know what you would call that.
Done a good job.
wanted to be wowed, and I wasn't wowed, but I knew she was coming back Friday to clean things up, and maybe I'd be more impressed then. And so I was not going to pay them until I saw the actual finished product.
What she was wowed by, though, was how they demolished the shower and how putting off the payment set off the contractors. Co-owner of Dream Home Remodel, Jordan Cesaris, says the story is fabricated and sent KRDO a statement writing, quote, "We repossessed the tile shower."
Walked in the house.
For Truckee, it's a lesson. She's now learned to vet anyone she hires before they come into her home.
Because obviously sometimes people are not what they seem, and that was certainly the case this time.
Cesaris wasn't willing to speak to us on camera because he said he's received death threats since the incident. Truckee says she plans to take the remodeling company to small claims court. Reporting in the studio tonight, I'm
All right. Well, there's the story. You can watch the whole story. Follow the link in the show notes here on YouTube. I mean, the contractor said he's already receiving death threats. I mean, this is a crazy situation. So obviously, this isn't a type of situation that you want to you find yourself in as a contractor. It's a sad situation for everybody involved. From what I understand, a couple contractors from the local area have committed to helping this lady. I'm not sure of the details, but they're going to help her out. If anybody wants to know how they could help out, contact me, or there's a Colorado Facebook group, Colorado Tile Crew Facebook group that you can get involved with if you want to help out. This is a black eye for our industry as far as I'm concerned. And it's a shame that contractors allow their businesses to get to this point where they're acting out of desperation and they're acting out of emotion, and potentially, they really do need that. I mean, I have no doubt they really do need that money, but 24 hours, according to the client, the homeowner, 24 hours had not even gone by between grouting and this debacle that we just watched. So there wasn't even enough time for the grout to dry, much less, I mean, oftentimes as contractors, we might wait weeks or months to get paid, depending on how the contract is written. So I've got 6 points, my top 6 points for getting paid on time. The first one would be to do good work. Now, you can watch that video. You can find photos zoomed in of this contractor's work here on this job in particular and make up your own mind. But certainly doing the best work you can will help you get paid on time without any dispute. Have a good contract. My number 2 point, have a good contract, tile friends. We are contractors, by the way. So yes, I believe in having a contract. I know people who don't, and that's okay. That's your decision. But if you want to protect yourself and do things legally and professionally, have a solid contract. You still might not get paid, but at least you have that contract to then proceed with more legal action. Know your state laws. Number 3, know your state laws. Go ahead and Google my state, Florida lien laws for contractors, Colorado lien laws for contractors. Those laws are put there to assist you and help you get paid. Have a lawyer on retainer. Maybe they can help you understand the lien laws. In some states, you might file or preliminary file before you even start the work. There's different laws on that. So have a lawyer on retainer. That way you can call them and say, hey, I'm not getting paid. What should I do? That's the professional way to go about this thing. For $500, you put a lawyer on retainer. They get to know you. You get to know them. Have a plan. Hashtag IFTTT. If this, then that. So what are you going to do if you don't get paid? That way you're not acting with emotion. That way you're not acting out of desperation. You already have that plan. That's what that lawyer is for, that research. Have working capital. Oh, this is a good point. Have working capital in your bank so that you can go longer than 24 hours without collecting that $4,000 and landing yourself potentially in jail and potentially ruining your business and disrupting your life. All right, tile friends, that's 10 minutes. Get back and whip up that thin set or grout or whatever kind of mud you're whipping up. Have a good one. Until next time, talk to you then.